this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Man in motion here. Mixon on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted! Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Play action now for Herbert. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Stroud. Makes the catch, but does not do it inbounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They run the counter with Dobbins. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert buys time, rolling right. Finding Hurst. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has it downfield, working left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead off the turnover. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers bump the lead up to 13 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Pierce now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. Tank Dell, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Forced out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short. That's
caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Texans at a deficit. From the gun, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win on a lot of quarterbacks.
And he runs it across, touchdown. The Texans get a late score and tie it before the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Timeout called by the Chargers. Their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he throws deep across the field, left side. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing it just before halftime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's throwing deep to the left side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. This is complete to Schultz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Complete to Dell. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Going on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast. Mixon. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Working quickly here. Here's Stroud. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hip, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Stroud now. On the move, headed right. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Running for it, Mixon. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets him to start this drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And he makes the Husker. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
Chargers 13. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. And they pick him off again. Henry comes up with it. And the Texans will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
Chargers 13.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. Juke the defender. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. 1st down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's on the move. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the two tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch in every single yard that came with it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left, and they pick him off again. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. And the Texans take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted him this game. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He's back to throw. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans leading by 8. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing now. And this is another incompletion.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. On the ground again with Mixon. They hold him to a modest gain here to the 19. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Texans set to punt. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And the man is there to knock that away.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, They lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So it's a win for the Texans. And there was no easing off.